Hello, beautiful people. Lady Baltimore coming at y'all. Hey, what y'all think about my outfit? A little bit of see-through for you. You know, full-figured, thick. I know some of y'all like that. A little bit of meat on the bones. Okay. So, today I want to talk about us settling for somebody, a mate that we know we're not really that into, but we're sitting there taking the good with the bad, knowing that before the relationship's over, you're going to say to yourself, why didn't I just wait for Mr. Right? Why didn't I just wait for somebody that I know I'm actually have something in common with, or I'm actually attracted to? And you won't be left with regrets when the relationship goes to shit. Okay, so time waits for nobody. We here today, gone tomorrow. We do not need to be wasting time on anyone or anything that is not bringing us any elevations to better ourselves or just to bring us happiness. I done it. I done been in relationships for 2 years, 6 years. Been in a relationship with a man because I said, oh, wow, he has a drinking problem, but it doesn't affect the household, but it was affecting his appearance and his health. So I would, turn the other cheek when it came to that. Or he wasn't financially bringing anything in, but he was doing household work and taking care of the kids. So I turned the cheek on that, gave a blind eye on that. But over the 6-year period, I started resenting him for the things that I actually wanted in a man, and he wasn't even trying to make a little bit of effort to bring it to the relationship. After I would express myself about what I needed from him for our relationship to prosper or just to stay in existence, he wasn't able to give it to me. So in my mind, I'm like, well, I'm taking the good with the bad. Nobody's perfect. 3 years went on, 4 years went on. By the 4th year, he was in my home, not paying any rent, not paying any utility bills, not getting up, going to work. He literally just laid around. He washed dishes. He would do laundry and help the kids with their homework when they came in from school. And he really thought that was enough for me to keep him around. And I started really resenting him, and it started being really unattractive. He would drink every day. He started letting his appearance go. He didn't care. He started smelling odor, reeking of alcohol, coming through his pores. It was so unattractive. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to just keep him around because I don't think, in my mind, I thought I couldn't do better. It's very slim when it comes to getting a decent man out here. It's very slim. So I kept him around, but I started resenting him. He started making me sick to my stomach when I would come home from work, seeing him laying around doing nothing while I would do 12-hour shifts, sometimes 5-6 days a week, just to maintain a household while he would sit around and drink and do the bare minimum household work, and looked at me and said, you need to be happy that I'm doing this. Most men wouldn't even do that. I'm like, what? Okay, so like I say, I settled. I done did it. We don't need to do that. It's too many people out here for us to be that insecure to settle for lesser than what we know that we can bring to the table. If a man or a woman can't meet you at least 50% and you're giving at least 90%, if they can't even bring you at least 50%, you need to run the opposite way of that individual that can't even meet you halfway. Run. Because us as people, like I said, we'll find ourselves settling because we either don't want to be alone or we're insecure and we think we can't do better. When there's too many, it's a billion something people out here, and you should be able to find somebody that can at least treat you with consideration in a relationship. Bring some type of consideration like, hey, do you need anything? Can I help? I really do like you. I really do love you. Let me be of some type of assistance for you. Instead of somebody that's either draining you or they're just not on your level and you're really not attracted to them. You're looking at them maybe because they're practical for you. As I've seen relationships with people, they're with a mate because they're practical. Okay, well, they're financially stable, but they have nothing in common. Nothing. They're basically there to pay bills, but they don't hang around each other. Or the sex is good, but after the sex, y'all have nothing in common and nothing else is this being brought to the table but a nut. And you say, oh, wow, you're settling because even, like I said, you think that you can't do better, or you just like, fuck it. It's a warm body in my bed. It's better than nothing. No, we can do better. It's too many people out here just to be settling. And then you have regrets when a relationship goes to shit. Because it will go to shit because that other individual is not meeting your needs that you need to be able to keep your interest in this relationship. You're going to say, damn, I wasted my time. I wasted 2 years, 4 years, 10 years when I knew I wasn't really into this person. I was just settling. Do not settle. You can do better. It's not that serious. People, we need to learn how to enjoy ourselves, be alone, or just have friends. We can have friends. I see you here and there, boom. But when you're talking about getting a relationship, a whole relationship with somebody that you're not that into, we ain't got time for that. I'm sorry. I know I don't. I don't know about y'all, but I don't. Not Lady Baltimore. Oh yeah, hit the subscribe button. I'm going underneath the knife June the 30th. I'm getting a BBL. I know I said I wasn't going to get the BBL. I was just going to get the Lipo 360. But I decided to add some enhancements to my hips. I wanted my hips more rounder. So I'm going to go ahead and get the BBL. My sister's going with me too. She's going to get the BBL. So we both going to be in some terrible pain, regretting it. But after the recovery phase, we're going to be snatched. So hit that subscribe button so you can go with Lady Baltimore through her journey of the BBL process. So you can see Miss Lady Baltimore be snatched. Okay, yes. And y'all can hit me on my email. LadyBaltimore89@yahoo.com. So y'all have a magnificent day. And remember, when you walk out in them streets, walk like you are somebody.